What's the deal? It's your boy J Mike, Mr. Athletic over everything, and we are back with another mail day. I wanted to get straight to the nitty gritty, but if you guys are interested in some of my takes on the card collecting, you guys can follow along and see what I've done. I've posted the last couple mail days. Just go back a couple of videos, and if you're also interested in watching someone lift a whole bunch of weight, or dunk basketballs, or hit baseballs 500 feet, just keep skim through the page. You might see some stuff that you like. But let's go ahead and switch this over. All right. So I'm just going to show you guys some of the pickups that I made and give you what I was thinking when I picked some of these cards up. Now, this John Collins, I thought at the time was a good move due to the fact that he was leaving Atlanta. He may get a better shot at, putting up the type of numbers that, he believes that he's capable of doing. So I was able to get this for about $10. So I went ahead and picked that up in a PSA 10. Now, I wasn't on the initial wave of the Tops Now cards, but I saw what the Dela Cruz did, where you get those cards for $5-10, and then you can turn around and sell them for 50 if they PSA 10. Um, I think that kind of wave may be dying out a little bit. We'll see what happens with the CJ Stroud that just dropped for his 470-yard performance, but I saw the Shador, and I was able to cop five of them. And I think five of them came out to like $50 or $29 or something like that. So thought that was a pretty good buy. So when did that? Next up, we have Kenyon Martin Jr. This is a Signature Series auto. Now, I got this as a redemption, and it finally came into the mail. So, he got traded from the Clippers. He got traded from the Rockets to the Clippers, and now he is in where is he? He's in New Jersey now, I believe. No, he's in Philadelphia. So see if he gets some playing times. Could turn around and be a good pick. Kenyon Martin's son, former number one overall pick. I bought a bunch of his cards with Panini points. He's a high riser, good energy player. All right, this right here are Monopoly cards. I've purchased thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in Monopoly cards. I'm gonna show you guys or do a video very soon. What my plan is to with the Monopoly cards. I actually completed this entire Black Icon set, and I'm buying Icon cards no matter who they are. I think they have some value going forward just based on opening up thousands of packs and seeing what you actually get out of them. So I actually am a fan of the Icon packs or the Icon set. We have Chris Middleton. We have the Kevin Durant All Star. We have the Zion. And we have a Jonathan Beal in gold. These are numbered to 500. And right here, this is a one of the younger players that was in the draft last year, Benedict Mathurin. I actually have about five of his gold cards. I just think he has a tremendous upside, super exciting player, and he's playing alongside with one of the best point guards in basketball. So I have a opportunity to get a lot of these cards, and I'm getting them. And at first they were cheap, but now they're costing up to $30-40 now for them ungraded. Okay, so let's get into these graded cards. Right here we have a CSG and a 9.5. We have the Topps Chrome 1999 Champs Bailey rookie card. Now normally I don't buy the CSG. This might be my only CSG slab I own, but I do know that when they first came out, they were overgrading cards. Undergrading cards. So this might be one of those cards that I may go ahead and crack. But the case is pretty sweet though. But this doesn't have that good value. Okay, here we go. The O.J. Simpson 1971 Topps. This is a beautiful card in general. The card itself, the red outline, but they grade really tough. This is one that I'll be using as a placeholder. I'll be trying to move up to a PSA 8 or something like that in the card in this condition like this. But OJ is one of the guys that I'm going after his player run as well. Next up, 1969 Tops, one of the better fullbacks or running backs of all time. Some will give him top 10. I think he's outside of my top 10, but that all red background on this card is a really sweet card. Is a Larry Zonka. Never owned one of his cards, and it's actually kind of got a weird little cut to it, but this is another card that I probably will try to update or up value in a little bit, maybe to a 6 or something like that. Next up, we got a killer card. Now, if you guys have been watching these mail days, I believe it's been an OJ in each one of the mail days. This one right here is an SGC 1970 OJ Simpson rookie card in a 5. Like I said, he's on fire again. He's on a hit podcast. He's getting up in age. I just think that they're a real good value. He's one of the few all-time greats that you can actually chase down all of his planned day cards, and it won't break the bank too much. Okay, now this right here is a very interesting card. It's a 1976 Buckman's Disc Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in a PSA 8. Now, I also own the Walter Payton rookie card of this particular item, and these aren't overly valuable. I think I paid maybe $30 for this one in general, but shit, the case alone cost $30, so couldn't pass this one up. Like I said before, Kareem is one of those players that I'm going after all of his cards. I think they're extremely undervalued. There's some stats on Kareem that are absolutely sickening. He won 4 high school championships. He won 3 college national championships, and the only reason why he only won 3 is because they didn't allow freshmen to play basketball. Now, during that year that he didn't get a championship, they won the championship, I believe. But the only loss that team actually had was against his JV team. That's how good that guy was. And then he goes in championship. I believe he won 6 titles, 6 MVPs, some crazy stuff like that. So I just think he is tremendously undervalued, and I'm going after him really hard. Next up, an oversized card, 1969 Tops, Billy Cunningham. He's one of those all-time greats that you see pop up on the list. You're like, why is this dude on the list and Dwight Howard's not there? Stuff like that. But this is an iconic set, and if you can get one of the rookie cards or one of the Hall of Famers from that set slabbed up, I don't believe this cost me over $30. So happy with the purchase. And the last card is actually one of my favorite cards. It is a 1970 Kellogg's Gale Sayers PSA 9. Actually has like a sports flick type vibe to it. This is a super dope card. Was able to get this for around $50, and I'm not complaining about it. Gale Sayers is one of the most electrifying running backs to ever play football, and his cards are extremely undervalued. So I'm going to jump up on that any chance I get. Like I said, I'm just more or less showing you guys the stuff that I'm purchasing and how I'm purchasing it. And then from there, we can start discussion on some of these cards and go from there. I just think that there's a safer way to collect, and you don't have to get burned with some of these cards if you play it a little smarter. Like I said, I've done well with buying and selling cards over the years, so I'm just going to give my thoughts on it on my channel, on my page. You will see more and more and more videos coming from Mr. Athletic over everything. No hobbies, only obsessions. And look, if you want to check out some of my gear, I got stuff for collectors. I have something called No Hobbies, Only Obsessions. That's one directed towards my hobby content people. If you guys are been collecting cards, that it's not a hobby. It really is an obsession. But go and check it out. Also, I have a rookie card. You go on the page. I have it available in auto and the regular version. They can be graded as well. I'm one of the greatest bench pressers of all time in powerlifting. I put up some crazy numbers. If you do your Googles, look up Jason Mike, you'll see me dunking, doing all kind of other stuff. But until next time, no hobbies, only obsessions.